So Satan. Let's see what is a shaitan or Satan, right? So according to Muhammad Asad, right? Muhammad Asad makes an effort to distinguish his understanding of what a Satan is or shaitan. In traditional Islam, we often depict a Satan as either the highest demon, right, the highest powerful demon, or as an evil jinn. Although his view is not this part I should have deleted. But anyways, this verse is important. Thus we have appointed unto every prophet an adversary, devils of human, right? Devils of humankind and jinn, right? So devils is actually Satan's. So you could be a Satan of humankind who inspire one another plausible discourse through guile, right? I guess it means like be annoying. If thy Lord willed, they would not do so. So leave them alone and with their devising, right? So like God lets it happen to challenge, to challenge people. This verse is clearly indicating that a devil is not exclusively a demon or a jinn. It could also be a human, right? And Ghazali said that the human Satans are worse than the jinns. And this is in his tafsir Asad, right? Regarding uh, the term shaitan, on the other hand, is often used in the Quran in the sense of evil forces inherent in man as well as in the spiritual world. According to several well authenticated traditions quoted by Tabari, the Prophet was asked, "Are there Satans from among men?" And he replied, "Yes, and they are more evil than the Satans from among the jinn." Thus, the meaning of the above verse is that every prophet who had to contend against spiritual and often physical enmity forces, for whatever reason, refused to listen to the voice and try to lead others astray. Give me one sec. Okay. Continue. When I said he makes a great effort to distinguish his understanding, I was referring to how often he mentioned this in his commentary, right? The difference between what a shaitan is. Almost every time the word Satan comes up, he explains his understanding of the concept, right? They're Satans, In accordance with ancient Arabic use, this term often denotes people who, through their insolent persistence and evil doing, tamarrud, have become like Satans, right? That's an akshar. An interpretation of the verse above, accepted by most of the commentators. However, the term Satan, which is derived from the verb shetana, he has become remote from all that is good and true. Lisan al Arab, right? That's a pretty authoritative dictionary. Is often used in the Quran to describe the satanic, excludingly evil propensities in man's own soul, especially all impulses which run counter to truth and morality. This is also the understanding of the term in Jewish tradition, most notably found in the book of Job. Jews could also understand the term Satan to mean accuser or one who rebels against God. And I have something here, right? That's the Jewish encyclopedia. The word Satan, the term used in the Bible with the general connotation of adversary, right, and to accuser, right. So basically, it's depicted as like somebody who's challenging God, saying, "Oh, look, Job, if you take away his blessings, right, he'll become a bad person, right? He's like an accuser." And the whole lesson, I hate when atheists are like, "There's no lesson in the Book of Job; it just means God's a jerk or something." Like, no, the lesson is that Job is righteous because he's righteous, not because you gave him you made him wealthy, right? And it says Assad says that Satan is the evil impulses of humans. This okay, that's from Al-Razi. This verse shows that the real Satan, Al-Asli, is a man's own complex of desires. For Satan makes it clear in the above that it was only by means of his insinuation, waswasa, that he was able to reach man's inner soul, and had it not been for an already existing evil disposition due to lust, anger, superstitions, or fanciful ideas, the satanic insinuation would have no effect whatsoever. Honestly, I don't know what verse this is. I should have found that. But anyways, the word waswasa is often translated as whispered. Assad understand this as a metaphorical idea of the evil impulses within humans. They whisper him into following evil impulses. This is a more complex explanation of this understanding. The term shaitana, he has become remote, denotes in the Quran force or influence remote from and opposed to all that is true and good. Thus, for instance, in 2:14, it is used to describe the evil impulses within the hearts of those who are bent on denying the truth in its widest abstract sense. It denotes every satanic force, every impulsion directed towards which are contrary to valid ethical postulates. In the present context, the phrase every satanic force occurs in Rajam, like the phrase every rebellious satanic force is in a similar context in 37:7, apparently refers to endeavors strongly condemned in Islam to divine the future by means of astrological speculations. Gets the point. And God has made the heavens secure against satanic forces. Uh, yeah, go on. That's about it, actually. So the whole point is that Shaitan, doesn't just, it's not a figure. It could be a human, but it's kind of like, it's kind of a part of a. I think that there's a hadith where somebody asked the Prophet, does everybody have a Shaitan? And he said, yes, but mine is Muslim, right? So the point is that we all have these evil impulses within us.